All right, so let me tell you why the future of photography is with smartphone cameras like the one I'm shooting this video with, and not with these big bulky things. Okay, smartphones, first off, smartphones aren't the future of photography, they're the present of photography right now. Okay, 99.9% of the photos and videos taken every year in the world, 99.9% taken on smartphones. All right, so are we really going to argue about what the best camera in the world is? You know, it's an old saying, best camera is the one you got with you. It's true. The other thing, and I mean, this is why we created FireVibe. These smartphone cameras, like the one you're watching this video on, they are improving at a rate far faster than these. Okay, and the reason is Canon and Nikon and Sony, their product pipeline, it's about 3 to 5 years, meaning they try and sell like a professional photographer every three to 5 years to upgrade their camera. So they only, increase the specs in small increments, because they want to kind of control. Well, smartphones are opposite. They want to sell the new phone to people once a year. That's their product pipeline. That's why you see such rapid advancements in smartphone cameras, okay? Because the camera is there's not a lot more places where they can improve it, but they can keep improving that camera, and that'll make people want to buy it every year. I mean, it works on me, iPhone 11, I mean, it's got 3 cameras on it. It's got this beautiful ultra-wide lens, and they're really defying the laws of photography. I mean, they're putting faster apertures, and like iPhone 11 I'm shooting on now, it's got 3 cameras with different focal lengths. Give it one or 2 years, you're going to see 5 cameras. I guarantee you. You might even see 8 or 10 one day with just every little different focal length, from fisheye all the way up till like 200 millimeter telephoto, and that'd be an awesome camera. Really, like that would be incredible. So that's why, the advantages of smartphones too is like you've got it with you at all times. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, I hate carrying this thing around. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. And I mean, it limits what I can do carrying this bulky thing around. Also, this is not connected to the internet. Smartphone is, meaning I can send it to editors right away. Okay, and the fact that the quality is the same now, it's just like, it's crazy to not use your smartphone. Okay, and you can make a lot more money because all these limitations are gone. Also, software, it's an open system. They don't let us write programs for this. Apple and Samsung, and Android, like developers like me can write programs. So you have access to all these like hundreds of thousands of apps that can make the camera do things that you need it to, and then you can publish it right away, or you can send it to your editors. That, professional photography, it's not just you. It's a process. It's how you edit, how fast you can deliver it, how you publish it, how easy that is. It's not about this, and that's why slowly but surely, professional photographers aren't going anywhere. They will start using smartphones more and more. In fact, the only reason they don't now is it's like a stupid stereotype. It's just like it's very shallow, in my opinion. Because it's just symbolism, like this shape of this like means professional, and it's going to be hard to get that out of our culture. So a lot of times that's why most photographers are doing it. It's just to look the part. Now, don't get me wrong, there are advantages, like there are things you can do with this, with flashes and longer exposures and stuff, but 95% of the time, as far as like when I'm making money, I'm using my phone, because it's just how I work. It's my workflow. And I really love that. I mean, I can travel the world. I can do a job anywhere because I've gotten used to producing really good quality with my phone. Just allows me to make more money. So, that's a big part of our program. And I guess if you're an aspiring photographer, like, don't let gear be the reason you're not doing this. And our program, we can literally get you making six figures with your phone, just your phone. Okay. I make 5 times that a year with my phone. I mean, it's actually really easy to make 6 figures as a photographer. Really, really easy. It's one of the easiest professions that you can make 6 figures because wasn't always like this. It's so high in demand now because of the internet and everything's going online. Every business needs social media, and so there's just this huge demand for photography, and there's not a lot of photographers who are capitalizing on it, and there's a lot of advantages to shooting with your phone, like, having the confidence and the security to not, feel insecure when you are getting paid with your phone. And it's just, man, simplifies everything, I'm telling you. You can run a photography business without a computer. It's amazing. I have a computer. I don't really ever use it a lot. I used to, because this thing doesn't work without a computer. Can't access the files without a computer, And you have to have all those external hard drives and storage. And I mean, I just upgrade my cloud subscription. I've got every file I've ever shot with me at all times. Incredible. I mean, it just works better. I'm telling you. So it's why smartphones will take over professional photography. They already have. The majority of professional photographers already use phones because social media content creators, they're just photographers and videographers. That's all they are. They might not call themselves that, but that's what they do. And majority of them, they're using their phones. They're using their smartphones to create the content. So it's already there. It's already happening. And pros that get obsessed with this, we've seen this debate before. There's always a technology debate in photography. Biggest one I ever saw was when in the early 2000s when film cameras were going to digital, and the film photographers didn't want to accept it. It's not real. And the irony, hindsight's always 20/20. I mean, you don't see many of those film photographers around anymore. In fact, and they don't even make film cameras anymore. They stopped making them. So, technology always is going to win, and it's always going to get better and smaller and more compact. And so pay attention to this smartphone revolution. It's going to be exciting.